Hello, everybody. Cool Willie be here. Have a little fun with the sound effects. Anyway, how we all doing? Just come back to talk about some comic books. That's what I like to do. So let's do it. What do we got today? Well, first of all, before we get into the comics, let's get into the attire. What's the bling Cool Willie B's wearing? Today we are wearing a 9/6 Spider-Man Noir, number one, 9/6. Misgraded 9/8. I mean, really, it looks great. There's nothing wrong with it. We all know the difference between a 9/8 and 9/6 is just a guy who had a bad morning. So that's what we got. The t-shirt today is the Pooping At, and that's a Cool Willie B original that you can find in the description. I got links down there. Got to pimp my own shit. I don't want to say bad words. Pimp my stuff. Anyway, so what's happening, everybody? Today, I want to bring you an old comic book. Not real old. I mean, old enough. If you're not my age, which most of you probably aren't, it's an old comic book to you. But I call this one, Making My Papa Proud. Because I'm bringing up a Superman. Papa was into Superman, and I was into Spidey. But this is what we got. Action Comics 440. Now, what is so special about this? Not much, right? I mean, it's not a big key or anything. It's a minor key. What kind of minor key is it? I'll tell you here in a minute. But for one thing, look at that cover. Just fantastic. I love that cover. When I saw that on the newsstand, I remember just being kind of like, what? It's moody. Nick Cardy. Very different than what his usual stuff was during the run than he was on here. But anyway, my copies would be a little beat up. But, what was it? Let me get my notes here. Maggins wrote it. It was Kurt Swan. I mean, if he's the default Superman in your head, this is the artist who did it, because he defined the look of the character for decades. And then, of course, Bob Oxner did the inks, who I have a hard time saying Oxner for some reason. But, yeah. So in this one, we actually get two stories. There's first, we have the Man Who Betrayed Krypton, Superman story, and then Action Plus with Green Arrow in it. And that's where the key lies. But the thing is, let's talk about this book first, shall we? Now, the plot of this book here basically revolves around a criminal mastermind trying to psychologically mess with Superman using illusions of his Kryptonian parents, Jor-El and Laura. Great move. Wicked move. 70s did a lot of that kind of stuff. It wasn't always just punching big robots, but there were emotional threats, psychological threats going on. Basically asked, what if someone weaponized Superman's biggest vulnerability? His feelings about Krypton and his parents. Did he let his parents down? That's the kind of thing. There's even a line in the issue emphasizing now that no matter how powerful someone is, they still worry whether their parents would approve of them. Surprising and relatable for a guy who can bench press a planet. That was hard for me to say. Moving on. We're not even going to edit. Moving on. Michael J. Corum, the bad guy in here. He's with a group of think tankers. Gotta love the one and done villains of the era. They all had these confident names. I mean, just think tankers. Love it. Backing up this story is the Green Arrow and Black Canary feature called Little Dog Lost. Now, here's what's notable about this, is that it includes first Green Arrow artwork by Mike Grell, who would later go on to redefine the character in the 80s with Longbow Hunters. In a weird way, this issue quietly introduces a legendary artist. Very quietly. I mean, before he became the Green Arrow guy. Now, I'm bringing out my notes here because I gotta pause this for a little bit. I'm just gonna call this Brutal Texts from Dave. Okay, I have a buddy. We talk comics all the time. So I was telling him about having this book and talking about Mike Grell. I'm sorry, not exactly my opinion, but I'll tell you where it kind of joins. His art never impressed me. He's always struck me as a guy trying to do Neil Adams realism and not quite cutting it. Kind of fair, I mean, I suppose. Look up the cover to John Sable Freelance. #1. Notoriously bad. He looks like an action figure that fell down the steps. My God. He nails it on that one. I mean, he totally does. I'll put it up here so you can see. It's just hilarious. He says, every face looks like a person needs a nose job or had a bad one. I mean, you can even see it in the picture there. The little there. He says, if you need proof of my comments about nose job, take a look at the comic Permission to Die from Eclipse. Zounds, he replies. He's brutal, but he's fair. Occasionally I'll lob a softball at him and he'll let it go, but there you go. Brutal text from Dave. That's what we got there. Whoops. Had a little edit there because my camera was not quite secure. It was about to fall off. Okay. Low budget. I'm telling you. The budget's all in the comics back here. Trust me. So anyway, the backup story, it involves a mysterious white dog helping Oliver Queen bust up a smuggling ring and even stopping a device that causes hallucinations. Another kind of wonderful, weird DC Bronze Age kind of villain machinery kind of thing. Love that stuff. Anyway, this was mid-70s, 73. I think the craziest thing about it is that it's 36 pages and only 20 cents. Just nuts. You'd never get that now. Never. Overall, Action Comics 440 isn't one of those giant keys everyone's fighting over at conventions, but it's a really solid snapshot of mid-Bronze Age DC. Got classic Swan Superman art, Magan exploring the emotional side of the character, future legendary Green Arrow artist quietly getting started, and a reminder that sometimes the most dangerous attack on Superman is just making him feel like he disappointed his parents. Honestly, that's a hell of a villain strategy. Probably work on all of us. Alright, there you go. Little nugget from digging through my mountain. Figured I'd bring it to you and see if you'd enjoy seeing that. It's a little special something to me. And I hope to somebody else. Maybe it might grow. Most likely. It's not like having the first Jim Lee or some, I don't know, McFarlane, or you could go on and on. First Miller. Oh, I had that at one point. I just ended up selling it. All the books I've seen come and go. Ugh. Anyway, I could sit here and think about that endlessly, so I'll just let you go. You guys take it easy. I'll see you next time. Like, subscribe, whatever. I got stuff around. Go take a look, and I'll catch you the next time. Take care, everybody. Stay cool. Later.